What's up, y'all? Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka y'all already know who it is. Trigger Rank and the Trigger Man himself. Y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit notification bell. If you like the being said, let's get this show on the road. Hold on, y'all.
You are watching a master at work.
I just start it up, y'all. I'm gonna start up with a little bit of different music. All right, y'all, we about to check out this Kendrick trolling Drake right before Iceman drops. Damn, she dark, but she beautiful. Glow powered by melanin. Damn, she fine. What's up, y'all? Where y'all coming in from? Where y'all tapping in from? Hold on, y'all. Let me Oh yeah, I play some more shit. All right, y'all. We about to go to Trap More Ross, y'all. We about to get a Chud update. Trap More Ross, Chud. All right, y'all. We about to do this Chubb update. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Chud look like something happened. Chud charged with attempted murder, shooting footage leaks. What? Damn, this crazy. Okay, all right. This an update right here, y'all. This an update.
Bruh. Chuck the Builder has just...
Finally.
This guy, and I made one video, and before I'd even uploaded it, he'd shot somebody, and now, within a few hours, he's now being charged with attempted murder for the shooting at the courthouse, okay? So this is the news. It says Clarksville, Tennessee, a man who was arrested and charged for robbery. Police didn't provide the race of the other man. Probably made guess what his family getting up to. However, a witness who said she saw him load an ambulance described him as black. Both men were transported to hospitals for medical treatment and were stable, and the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office confirmed that Etherly was being held at the Montgomery County Jail until bond could be set at an arraignment hearing, and the County Sheriff's Office confirmed that as well. Etherly was also charged with employing a firearm, doing a dangerous felony, aggravated assault, reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. He might be cooked. Okay? I'm waiting for footage of this to come out because it's got to be streamed. Etherly in a separate harassment case. Attorney's office across the street from the courthouse. Etherly is a well-known people to see what he can get them to do. She said he yells racial slurs at people while filming them. He's not a contributing member of society. Summed it up very well, to be honest with you guys. So here is the TV news report. So there's a couple of these, all right? But basically, this is getting charged with attempted murder. And I'll tell you the breakdown of the actual incident.
To tell you about the social media influencer known as Chud the Builder is now facing an attempted murder charge after a shooting today outside the Montgomery County Courthouse. Was involved in a fight hospitalized. The breaking news: he's just arrested Etherly, charging him with attempted murder, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. Tonight, he's being held in the Montgomery County Jail.
Little update, the trial has been... Oopsie daisy, it was the Montgomery County Jail. Okay, so this was the reporting on the shooting just after it happened.
Thank you, Tora. We are continuing to follow breaking news tonight. A shooting outside Montgomery County involving a live streamer. Good evening and welcome to News 2 at 5. I'm Bob Mueller.
And I'm Haley. This photo from our news partners at Clarksville Now show multiple agencies on scene working to investigate what happened. News 2's Alicia Wimberly is live there now. Alicia, what can you tell us about the incident so far?
Yeah, Bob and Haley, I'm actually standing outside of the Montgomery County Courthouse where just a few hours ago, an altercation between two men led to a shooting. Deputies with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, along with Clarksville Police, rushed here to the scene after hearing reports of a shooting. Now, according to Nash, we're learning the confrontation involved a personality known as Chud the Builder. While we're still not sure what exactly started the conflict, both men sustained gunshot wounds from the incident. Etherly himself was hauled away on a stretcher. One man was transported to Vanderbilt of Clarksville Hospital for treatment. University Medical Center in Nashville. We do know both men right now are in stable condition. Police say there is no ongoing threat to the public. Now, according to court records, Etherly was actually due in court today for a civil case against a debt collector.
We were talking about this the other day. We were basically just saying that Chud, what he's doing is illegal because basically it's what they call it, disturbing the peace at the least. And we was already saying the other day, if somebody get hurt, it's gonna be on law enforcement, because it's like he's able to walk up to policemen and call them the N-word and all this and that, and it was getting to the point where that shit could get dangerous for him or the actual the public.
Court today for a civil case.
Now, trigger warning. This is going to show the aftermath of an incident, but as far as I'm aware, this isn't going to show anyone getting shot or injured. This is just the big scuffle that was going down in the aftermath. But I'm going to show you this footage right now, okay? And I ain't seen this nowhere. Someone getting slammed to the ground.
That's probably
right,
Chud.
And they fight in, they wrestle in. I don't know if that's Chud or if that's the other guy or if that's some security. They're getting separated from each other there. And in a minute, you're going to see some big dogs with guns coming in. It looks like Chud's hat on the ground over there as we saw it, right? Is he running to get the hat? No, he's doing something else, okay? So it seems to me this is likely after the shooting took place. I wouldn't imagine him shooting with these cops around. These guys got guns. The initial guy that's getting slammed might be Chud. The cowboy already over there.
Chud. That's crazy.
A man who attacked him outside a courthouse in Clarksville and accidentally grazed himself in the process. Before it escalated, he apparently asked the man if he was going to, and I don't condone this type of offensive language, but apparently he asked the man if he was going to chimp out. The man then walked up and sucker punched Chud. So it's unclear if the man survived. I'm guessing he survived and he's being charged with attempted murder. It would be a full-blown murder charge, and that would be even bigger news, okay? But that's... So we've already kind of got the gist here. Chud has officially been charged with attempted murder. Says, man, what a streamer speed run this guy had. Went from calling people the N-word to macing them to shooting them all in a week. And he chimped his own way into a murder charge. Good. So yourself. He said, see.
This is crazy. I told Chud to watch out with that bullshit.
The bullshit. The bullshit. The bullshit. The bullshit.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
This can't be true. Not when you tweet out dumb shit like this. That's gonna look real bad, real bad.
Yeah,
It's gonna look real bad, blowed up on it. Is the tweet beforehand, if real, will kill his hopes in a trial. He's good. They said he's good.
Yeah,
he walked up to them as far as police are concerned. And he's
get him the water on this one. He might have had got a slap on the wrist for walking out that restaurant and not paying for their food. But this right here, yeah, this gonna fuck you up, Chud.
gone off. The police were already there.
Attempted
That
murder?
shouldn't pull a firearm and let the cops do their job. So that comment would suggest that he might have actually opened fire after getting slammed to the ground and surrounded by the cops. Now that is going to be a hard charge to beat if so. So do you really think that going around instigating fights with extreme racism is okay to do?
So hold on, I'm trying to figure this out.
And shouldn't have repercussions. He knew what he was doing. He got what he wanted. F him and F anyone that actually likes this guy. Wow. Chud the Builder admitted to police that he was the one who approached the man he shot. Chud said men were pointing at him and he went up to them. One of them punched him and he shot. He said, I walked up to them because they were pointing at me. Now, if that's how it went down, he might be in luck, but who knows? And he's a known liar.
Now, that right there, if they walked up on Chud, because Chud basically is he was gaining traction as far as him being in the spotlight or whatever. So if somebody walked up to him, punched him, and he shot back, that's the only way he's gonna be able to beat this. But if he started the altercation, yeah, it ain't looking good for Chud.
What a pussy. He should be charged with attempted murder. Said it was his plan from the start. You can refer to this tweet you made a week ago and it's good he's being charged. Is this the one? Premeditated self-defense, the entire internet calling for violence. Yeah, I'm premeditating my defense. What on earth? And he had a post taken down for violent speech. Now, trigger warning, whatever this is, even X don't want you to see it. Right, delete. He doesn't want to delete. You literally just help their case tweet alone. But honestly, this one's pretty damning. That's crazy. That's actually insane. So it says good being charged. We already saw that. So been expecting to be charged with attempted murder. Shocking. I want to use the F word to describe him, but it would be demeaning to the LGBTQ. With the pigs, all right. If we roll, this guy's a clown. He admitted that to the police. What a dumbass. You expect nothing less from a Twitter racist. They would have found out either way. So he could be Chud the inmate, Chud the punk, coming soon to a cell near you, man. He just got charged with attempted murder. It's probably the safest way out. You better hope the inmates ain't seen them clips. Let's send them to whatever jail he gets booked into. Honestly, the lack of activity over this drama in the sub tells me 90% of it's Twitter bots or just support this type of behavior. Says we all saw this coming. These self-destructive streamers need to be locked up, right? Everybody with a brain knew this was going to happen. Even Nick Fuentes was like, no, Chud the builder content.
Somebody done got shot. Chud ass in jail. Attempted murder charges. It's crazy.
It was like he needs to chill out. Matter of fact, let me meet you outside the precinct.
I hope all these people that Chud is trying to impress helps him with his legal defense, because I mean, you basically put yourself in this position, but I hope somebody help you out, bro, because you already were talking about how much you wasn't gonna get. So
let's bang it out. I'll throw my life away, throw your life away. Said Chud, allegedly. Premeditated retaliation. Hope the jury sees this as what it is. Throw the book at him. Don't look right. This was not going to end well because what he was doing was dangerous. If we ignore the racism, he took the trolling thing too far. Anyone could have seen how this was not a smart idea. Okay? It's, man. These comments are going to be nasty, aren't they? They're going to be nasty. Nice agenda posting. It's already on the front page twice, but you've got to try and get that sucker punch narrative. Also, it's clear the man survived, but you're not trying to get up-to-date information. Just farm.
It's going to get real spooky for Chud when he go to jail. It might be like the X-Files for him, like. Yeah, he might not make it out of jail, because, bruh, when you go to jail, bro, you ain't gonna have no gun in there, bro. So all I can say is, if he go to jail, I hope you know how to fight, Chud. I hope you know how to fight, big dog, because, boy, it's coming. It's coming. And it ain't going to be cute. You gonna have to fight your way up out.
Right, so the Chud defenders are tucked away down here at the bottom, man. I don't agree with these comments. Don't agree with these comments whatsoever. Right, some people are saying it does sound like self-defense. One version of the story sounds like it, another doesn't. Okay. This is a downvoted comment. Let's read it. All right, I don't condone these comments. It would be interesting to hear the exact circumstances of what led up to the fight. Plenty of case law to suggest that just because you call someone the N-word or say mean things to them doesn't mean you lose the right to self-defense. The initial aggressor doctrine.
Nah, bro. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, because if you're baiting people, bro, to do stuff to you, I just look at it as you asking for trouble, bro. I wouldn't go. I'm in Atlanta right now. I wouldn't go and look at taunting white people, calling them out of their names. I wouldn't do that. Like, that's not a smart thing to do.
It's pretty clear on what it defines as being an initial aggressor, and has a higher standard than just approaching someone saying the N-word or egging someone on saying they might chimp out. And if that person did truly sucker punch him, he might be cooked. But we're gonna find out. I might need to go to the trial of Trevor Builder.
Damn, so let me see if I can find anything else about this, because this is break. Punched the day before the Iceman album dropped. You know, like,
Bruh.
Yeah. That was a fail though, Chud. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what else we got going on. Oh, let me see if he got something with David. Hold on, let me see. Let me see, subscribe. Yeah, because I'm on this other phone now. Huh? No. Oh, boom. Let me go to his channel. Let me see if we got a David update. Let's try this. I do a piece of this though 13 hours ago. David's most dangerous Discord mod.
It's time for another David deep dive, and in this video, we're going to be digging
We are reacting to another Trap Morals video orientated by Trap Morals.
deeper into perhaps one of the most infamous Discord mods in David's community, and perhaps one of the most dangerous. Okay, this guy is got his fingers in a lot of very dark pies. He's got his hands involved in a few weird things going on behind the scenes on David's Discord, and he is definitely worthy of suspicion. And he's tried to lay low for a little bit, but time's up. All right, we're going to dig very deep into this alleged Discord mod today, and we're going to find out exactly what was going on behind the scenes when David put out the orders to delete everything, okay? But before we get to that, okay, if you haven't seen it already, I did do a full new breakdown of the David case. New paperwork that came out like a week or two ago. I did a new kind of document. New updates we've had on this case over the last few weeks. So maybe if you're new, maybe if you don't know like all of the backstory and exactly how this played out, that's for their solid relationships. I also dropped a doc yesterday on Russell Brand. So over on in running the David Discord, this is somebody unless he knew a little too much by the sounds of it. Basically, yeah, he's got a lot of questions to answer. Okay, so this is the Justice for Celeste notion that's been set up. People are kind of digging. There's all these different timelines and notions and discords. Everybody is trying to find their way to the truth in this case. Okay, and I think it's really good. It's really, really cool to see this whole community of online investigators researching this. Yes, we don't believe that we're responsible for Justice for Celeste, but we're just trying to document all the information as a unit, as a fluid, group of people that just want the truth. We just want to get to the bottom of this. We just want to see justice done. We want all the truth.
I ain't gonna lie, Trap one of the ones who been on that Davis shit real deep. The final sweep, LeBron James gets swept for the 4th time. Damn, the final sweep. Damn, they got swept.